We are one of the earliest inhabitants of this place, and we have been living here since November 2001. It was a very desolate kind of place. Surprisingly, however, at that time, it was relatively safer, and we didn't have many instances of theft, etc. at that time. But since it was so desolate, I constructed my house in a reasonably safe. It is a fairly protected house, and we thought that we were all right from the point of view of security, and we lived quite, peacefully till this November. What happened is our son lives in San Francisco, United States. So we were visiting him, and when we came back, we found that there had been a burglary in our house. The entire house had been ransacked. The house was unattended for 2 months. And when we just entered the house, we found that all the drawers, etc. were open, and the stuff inside was, thrown everywhere in the house. Then we suddenly realized that this one grill behind in the window behind us, that grill had been cut open, and the persons, the thieves had entered from there, and then they had the entire house to them. So then they looked through in each and every drawer and almirah and so on. Luckily, we didn't have any valuables at home. But what they did, we had a lot of inconvenience because of damages. They in fact damaged all our bathrooms, and they took all the bathroom fixtures and so on with them. Well, it was not so much loss by way of theft, but it was a lot of loss by way of damages and by way of our confidence in the security of the house. We were shocked and surprised because, when this entire area was desolate, no one was living here, then nothing had happened. She was traumatized a lot more. So that is when we started thinking about securing our house a little more. तो सबसे पहला जो हमने काम किया जब ये हुई और जब हम लोग बिल्कुल ट्रॉमेटाइज से थे कि क्या करें, तो ज़्यादातर लोगों ने जो सलाह दी हमारे पड़ोस में या फ्रेंड्स ने कि भाई आप सीसीटीवी लगवा लीजिए। अब प्रॉब्लम यह है कि सीसीटीवी मैं लगवाऊं तो पहली बात है उसको देखेगा कौन, और अगर मैंने देख भी लिया तो सीसीटीवी कैन ओनली एक्ट एज अ प्रूफ once I have to approach police or to court, and I can't figure out anything from CCTV. So that wasn't solving my problem. Then it occurred to me that my father's neighbor in Palam Vihar, he has VProtect board in front of his house. He has this system. So I got that number from my father and then called VProtect people. And then they came and explained and how it is different from just installing CCTV. So then we finally decided that we should go and have this VProtect system. Well, I think it was, your Ghaziabad team was very helpful. They came twice. And in fact, I had gotten this extra repair work started. So I said, okay, hold on. Let me protect this physically a little more and then you install. Because then you will be able to get a better idea of what to do. And let me mention to you how we felt that this was different. So there are these motion sensors, door sensors. Main thing very attractive with SIS VProtect system is if I am not watching, I lock the house and go away and I arm it. So control center in Gurgaon is watching everything 24/7. Now this is which was very attractive for us, because otherwise if I have a CCTV, how will I watch? And only when things have happened then I can collect proof, and that is of no value to me. Then the second thing which was attractive, that not only are they watching, they contact immediately if they find something, and if we don't respond then they immediately inform the police and they send their own people. So these are the aspects of SIS VProtect which we found very attractive, and then we decided to go for it. Because in US my son has a similar system, so we were familiar with this whole thing. She was so traumatized that she wanted perhaps a sensor in every room. Team was able to explain to us why a minimum number is the thing to go for, and there's no point in installing too many sensors in the house. With God's grace, there has been no occasion to use the panic button so far. So far, we have only made errors, we have armed it and opened it without disarming. So control center has very promptly called us, and then, we have the code and they have been able to figure out that everything is fine. One day what happened that my phone was lying somewhere and it took me some time to go and pick that phone. In the meantime, they called the second number, which is hers, and then the same thing happened. So I think we had occasions to gauge the response of control center in such a situation, and it was quite satisfactory, very nice. First of all, it gives a great peace of mind that we can be away. because senior citizens now we are through with our jobs. We would like to go on some holidays and so on, and as I said, I have very old parents in Gurgaon, so occasionally we also have to stay there and then visit our son. So whenever now we are away from our house, we are at peace that everything is fine. There is someone looking at our house 24/7. I think that's specialty with VProtect. It's the same as in US. So that gives us a big, great peace of mind. I'm quite happy that SIS has gone in for such a system, because I think this is a need of the hour. Children will go away and there will be 2 old people, in the house. I mean, that's the reality. So such a system is very much required, and I'm happy that it will be a big help to the society in general.
एक तो ये है कि इससे मेंटल पीस है, मतलब पहले मैं अगर कहीं बाहर लॉक करके जा रही हूँ तो टोटली गार्ड के ऊपर छोड़ के जाते हैं, जो कि पता नहीं है कि वो जब कुछ भी इंसिडेंट होता है तो वो गार्ड आएगा या नहीं आएगा। तो उस केस में VProtect जो है काफ़ी हेल्पफुल रहा है।
So the guard thing is not very effective, because the guard doesn't keep moving.
We can't rely on a guard or CCTV camera. That's why it is different from guard or CCTV camera.
मैं इसको एक और एडिशनल तरीके से इस तरह से देखता हूँ कि भाई अब now that the technology has advanced, I think it is a good way to use it for enhancing our security. अब गार्ड ये है, वही जैसा इन्होंने कहा कि भाई कभी आया कभी नहीं आया, कभी बीमार है कभी सो गया, भाई आदमी है ना वो, जो कंट्रोल सेंटर है, तो वहाँ पर किसी लैक्सिटी की गुंजाइश नहीं है, क्योंकि वहाँ पर एक आदमी नहीं है ना, वहाँ तो वो मैनेज हो रहा है। तो मुझे लगता है कि आई थिंक दिस इज द वे द वर्ल्ड विल गो।
इसमें तो VProtect ने कहा है कि जैसे 20 मिनट्स में वो आ जाएंगे, लेकिन 20 मिनट्स में अगर वो आ जाएंगे तो चोर को चोरी करने का मौका नहीं मिलेगा।
It not only protects, it also acts as a big deterrent. अब जैसे ही कोई आएगा और वो बजने लगेगा इतनी जोर से, तो 2 चीज़ें होंगी, एक तो चोर भागेगा और दूसरी चीज़ ये है कि जो हमारा गार्ड है जो अगर सो भी रहा है तो उठ जाएगा, तो वो दौड़ा हुआ आएगा कि समथिंग हैज गॉन रॉन्ग। तो ये प्रोटेक्ट तो करता ही है, ये डेटर भी करता है, डेटरेंट भी है। So I think that's another big point with this system.
In modern times, it is a lifeline.